They made these tools so easy your grandma can use them. And that is exactly why this moment is dangerous. Because when something powerful becomes easy, most people stop asking the deeper question. Not, can I use AI? But, what is AI doing to me while I use it? That is the tension at the center of the conversation between Callum Johnson and 19 Keys. On one side, AI agents may become the greatest leverage tool the individual has ever touched. On the other side, if you outsource too much thinking, you do not become enhanced, you become dependent. 19. Keys frames it simply. Artificial intelligence plus natural intelligence equals enhanced intelligence. AI is not the gift. The gift is still your mind. AI is the multiplier. But a multiplier can multiply clarity or confusion, discipline or distraction, your business or the loss of the very muscle that made you valuable. So the first principle is this. Think first. Before you open ChatGPT, Claude, or any model, sit with your own mind. Write down what you believe, what you are trying to do, and the question you actually care about. Because if the first voice you hear is the machine, you may not know where your thinking ends and its influence begins. That is why 19 Keys talks about cognitive wealth. In the old economy, wealth was capital, land, labor, factories, and distribution. In the AI economy, one of the most valuable assets is cognition. Your ability to think clearly, ask better questions, detect patterns, hold multiple perspectives, and make decisions under uncertainty. If machines are getting smarter, the question is not just whether we can use them. The question is whether we are becoming smarter with them. An AI agent is different from a chatbot. A chatbot answers. An agent acts. A chatbot can tell you how to write a follow-up email. An agent can notice the meeting happened, draft the email, personalize it, place it into your CRM, schedule the reminder, and report back on what happened next. Think of agents as workers with instructions. They need a role, a protocol, a boundary, a memory system, and a definition of success. This is why the agentic economy matters. It is not just asking AI questions anymore. It is building small digital teams around your life and business. One agent watches your calendar. One summarizes calls. One researches your market. One tracks customers. One drafts proposals. One analyzes content. One checks numbers. One reminds you what you said you would do. For a creator, that might mean an agent that studies old episodes, finds missed clips, suggests follow-up questions, and prepares a guest brief. For an entrepreneur, it might monitor customer messages, sort hot leads from cold leads, and send the right follow-up at the right time. For e-commerce, it might mean agentic commerce, a store that does not just sit like a static web page, but responds to the customer. Why did they come in? What are they looking for? Did they abandon the cart because of shipping? Should a human step in? Should the offer change? This is the deeper idea. AI agents can bring personalized support that used to require a team. For many people, it may be the first time they experience real support in their work. Something looking out for them, reminding them, organizing chaos, and turning scattered potential into executable systems. But that support has to be designed. The beginner mistake is trying to automate everything. The smarter move is to start simple and safe. Ask yourself, what repetitive task drains time, energy, or attention every week? What would I give to an assistant if I hired one today? What information do I need regularly? What reminders would make me more consistent? What reports would help me decide better? Start with the 3 R's: research, reports, and reminders. Have AI send a daily research brief on your industry. Have it summarize the most important updates related to what you are building. Have it remind you of meetings, follow-ups, deadlines, and unfinished ideas. Then build context. An agent without context is like a new employee with no onboarding. It may be smart, but it does not know your business, standards, audience, voice, offers, or boundaries. So feed it the right materials: your mission, products, customer profiles, FAQs, brand language, past content, sales process, values, and definition of a good outcome. This is where second brain systems become powerful. A second brain is not magic. It is an organized space for your thoughts, ideas, notes, files, memories, and decisions. The intelligence is not only in the AI, it is in the way you structure what the AI can access. Imagine a warehouse filled with every thought you ever had. Without signs, shelves, labels, and categories, nobody can find anything. When the warehouse is organized, the agent can retrieve the right memory at the right time. That is how your ideas stop disappearing. Most people do not need more ideas. They need a system that remembers, organizes, challenges, and helps execute the ideas they already had. But the agent should not become your boss. If you do everything the AI tells you to do, you are not using a tool, you are taking orders. That is why prompts matter. Not because prompting is a trick, but because prompting sets the character of the system. 19 Keys talks about the forge prompt, a way of telling AI not to protect your ego. Do not flatter me. Do not agree just to be agreeable. Challenge the idea. Find the weakness. Give me the raw truth. That matters because AI can be too agreeable. It can make weak ideas sound brilliant, excuses sound strategic, and give confidence without accuracy. So you need prompts that create friction. Ask, what am I missing? What is the strongest argument against this? Where could this fail? What assumptions am I making? What would a pessimist say? What would an expert challenge? What evidence would change the answer? Then there is the boil the ocean mindset. Do not give me a vague plan if a complete solution is possible. Do the full task. Test it, document it, tie off the loose ends. Do not leave me with a half-built bridge. But even then, you must verify. AI can hallucinate. It can sound confident and be wrong. It can produce biased outputs. It can reflect the flaws of the data and systems around it. So AI literacy is not optional. AI literacy is the new financial literacy. Financial literacy helps you understand money so money does not master you. AI literacy helps you understand machines so machines do not master you. And the ethical stakes are real. If companies use AI in hiring, lending, policing, education, healthcare, or customer service, bias can become automated. Discrimination can hide behind a dashboard. People can be filtered, scored, ignored, or misunderstood without knowing why. That is why people who care about justice cannot ignore AI. If you do not understand the tool, you cannot shape it, challenge it, regulate it, or build something better. There is also a personal risk, cognitive atrophy. If AI does all your thinking, your mind stops training. Like wearing an exoskeleton in the gym, you may lift more weight, but your body may not get stronger. You feel powerful because the suit is powerful. The same thing can happen mentally. If AI writes every thought, summarizes every idea, makes every decision, and removes every struggle, you may become faster but weaker, so protect your gift. If your gift is pattern recognition, do not outsource the first pattern. If your gift is storytelling, do not outsource the first insight. If your gift is strategy, do not outsource the first move. Use AI after you think. Use it to research, pressure test, translate, organize, execute, and scale. Use it as a thinking partner, not a thinking replacement. For businesses, the opportunity is massive. Small teams can operate with the output of larger teams. Independent founders can build systems that used to require departments. Creators can test more formats, hooks, thumbnails, edits, and distribution paths. But the goal is not to become a lonely empire of one. The healthiest future is not humans replaced by agents. It is humans elevated by systems, surrounded by community, and held accountable by other humans. Because execution is not only technical, it is identity. A lot of people are idea people. Fewer people are shipping people. AI will not fix that unless you use it to build the habit of completion. So here is the practical first step. Write down one idea that actually matters to you, not 10. 1. Ask why it matters. Who does it help? What problem does it solve? Would you still care if it did not pay immediately? Is it aligned with the life and business you are trying to build? Then use AI for research. Ask it to map the market, risks, customer, simplest version, and first 30-day sprint. Ask it to argue against the idea, strengthen it, and show what can be shipped without perfection. Then build your first agent around support, not ego. Give it one clear job. Give it context. Give it boundaries. Give it a reporting schedule. Give it permission to say, I do not know. Tell it to escalate important decisions back to you.